Hi Virgos, welcome to Tarot-blee Accurate. If this is your first time, thanks for showing up. I'm glad you found me. Unless you hate these, then keep looking. But if you're coming back, thanks for coming back. I appreciate all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, your private messages, the private readings that you have me do. I really appreciate all that. So we'll just get started. This is for the month of May 6th through June 6th for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Because this is a love reading, you might want to watch your moon sign, just because it's closer to your heart, to your emotions, your deep, true feelings. So I'll just throw that out there. You can also watch these for your potential partners, for your partners. But one thing I like to say about readings that are a whole month long is that if they don't resonate right away, you might want to watch it a couple weeks, like halfway through, or again towards the end, and then all of a sudden things kind of just click and make more sense. So there's that. And not just with my readings, with any reader's readings, if it's for a whole month's time. Okay, so then we'll just get started. So this is for Virgos, Sun, Moon, or Rising from May 6th to June 6th. And I think I'm going to start with Virgo couples. So what is it that Virgo couples need to know? We have the High Priestess that just leapt right out of the deck. I'm using the Gilded Tarot today for your readings, if you were wondering. We have the Five of Swords as a challenge. What else do we have for coupled Virgos? This is an aspect that you might not be seeing right now. The Five of Cups. The Six of Swords. What else? The Hanged Man, and the Ace of Pentacles. Right out the gate, I want to say for any Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising that is connected to a person who is an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, this might hit particularly hard. Maybe also a Taurus, a King of Cups in reverse, the Tower, and the Nine of Swords in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting story here. Okay, so you might not be following your intuition. You might not be following the signs that are being given to you within your coupled relationship. This to you is a challenge about winning, about being right, because you think that you know what is right, maybe controlling your partner. It's about saying, okay, you know what? I'm sad, I'm hurt, I need this, this is right, I need you to do this for me, but maybe that's not what's best for you. You just think that it is, okay? You think that it is, but you're not listening to your divine guidance and intuition. So you may be moving with your partner somewhere, moving home, changing jobs, going on a trip. You may be leaving your partner. Okay, this is all about going. Just going. There's a little bit of indecision about that. And maybe that's because what you think and what you know in your from your higher self, your intuition, are combating with each other. But either way, it's going to be a new start. Either way, there are blessings for you to come. But by not listening to your divine guidance, you may not achieve the exact emotional fulfillment that you want. There is going to be upset, there's going to be chaos. No matter what, there is going to be a challenge, and you want to control the outcome of this challenge. You want to win. You might be a little bit bossy right now, a little bit unflexible, but that's because you don't want to be hurt. You don't want to give and have somebody walk all over you. You don't want to be lied to. You don't want to be deceived. You don't want to be misled. You don't want to have anxiety. You don't want to be depressed. You don't want to worry about it. So you are just waiting for the rewards of whatever decision you've made to pay off for you. Now, what else is here for couples? The King of Swords. So I think that if you have been here with this upright where you were in the past worried, suspicious, frustrated, you're not now, because you've kind of let go a little bit of your expectations. You're trying to control the situation, but you know that you can't, and therefore you're not putting a ton of emotional investment into that. But your partner is actually this time looking at you and saying, okay, you know what, I do need to be honest, I do need to be clear, I need to communicate better. And they're really thinking about things this time. They may not move ahead in the way that you want them to. They may not go with whatever it is you're pushing them towards. You might say, I need you to do this for me. And they might say, I get it, but I'm not. But at least they're not lying to you, right? At least they're not misleading you. So there's always that. So it's saying right now what you should be doing is focusing hard on your own goals. On your own goals in regards to your home life, your stability, your work, your hobbies, your interests. Really put yourself into those sort of things to not be focused on the outcome or on your partner. There's a bird outside, some real strange bird I've never seen before. I don't know why, but birds are often angel messages, so I wonder what that's about. Now there's two of them. Okay, the Hierophant in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Star, and the Nine of Wands. So this is telling you to keep it open. Now they're gone. So this is important. This is telling you things might not go the way that you would traditionally like to see them happen. You might have to be open to having things go in a non-traditional way. Maybe not controlling so much the outcome of something. You might say, this upsets my stability. This doesn't make me feel emotionally stable. This is not emotionally fulfilling me, but without having tried it. Now, you need to focus on what it is that you want and whether or not that actually will make you happy and bring balance into your life or not. You need to remember that the worst things have already happened. They're in your past. They are behind you now, okay? So if you're having trouble deciding, do I want to stay with my partner? Do I want to leave them? Like we had with this card here with the Six of Swords. If you are giving them an ultimatum and saying, if you don't do this, I'm going to leave, okay, if that's the situation, if it's not that you're moving together somewhere, then this time you can put a little more faith in them than in the past because the worst things have already happened. You have less to lose now, okay? But like this, now they have less capacity to hurt you. They can still hurt you, but not in the same way that they did in the past. But then you're also kind of like, you know what? Leaving this behind maybe isn't a bad thing either. Like I can look out into the distance, into the future, and just wait for something else to come along that might fulfill me. So if you're having troubles in your relationship, either, I don't know, I can't tell you really what to do, but hopefully that will become more clear with the cards as they came. Now, if this is about moving house, okay, or moving to a different city, there might be a little bit of heartbreak with that. Why is that? Because it may upset your stability, which is obvious, right? Like it's difficult to move, it's expensive, things like that. But it will be a good move for you financially, okay? Maybe not initially, but in the long term. And by doing so, anything can happen, anything is possible, but you won't get a lot of rest in the short term. However, this does put you in a place where you have more ability to be creative and really explore your passions and things like that. Now, what else is going on for coupled Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising? We're going to mix these up a little better. Coupled Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. May 6th through June 6th. Whoa! Two of Wands popped out in reverse. So that's telling you maybe it doesn't have to be an either or. Maybe you don't have to give an ultimatum this time because they haven't worked for you in the past. The worst is behind you. But by not doing so, you don't feel in control at all. You might feel taken advantage of. You might feel like you're, like you just are not controlling your own destiny, and you're not comfortable with that. But that King of Swords is here again, where I don't think this time you're being duped or lied to. I really don't. I think that this time, you know, like if your partner has done that to you in the past, this time they're more cognizant of that. They're looking at you and saying, I don't want to hurt you. I do want to make you happy. This one, I feel like very, not usually clairsentient, not often, except for if something like really wrong is happening. But with this one, like I want to cry because this one, it's like maybe you don't trust your partner, okay? Maybe they've given you no reason to trust, but this time, they really want to make you happy. They really want to fulfill what they perceive to be your wish, your dream. That's really huge. They honestly, truly do. They truly do. I don't know if they can achieve it, but they want to this time, and they're being honest this time. That's important for you to know. Okay, moving on to Virgo Singles, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's going on for you? We have the Hierophant in reverse. We have the Tower as a challenge, which is almost always a challenge. The Page of Swords in reverse. The Two of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Wands. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so singles, trying new things, things that you haven't done before, going new places, meeting people in ways that you haven't met them before. So varying things up. Now, this can be a challenge. This could be a major upheaval. This could be something that causes you to, it's kind of just like a major shift in your life, and you're like, I don't know about this. And the reason why it's stressful for you is because you're not thinking about it in new ways. You're doing things in new ways, but you're not thinking about them in new ways. But you have, between May 6th and June 6th, a very good chance of meeting your soulmate. You really do. However, your soulmate might not be a very glamorous person. They might not be somebody who really cares a lot about money. They might be the kind of person who lives in a tiny house or is building a tiny house, something like that. They might be a hipster. They might be a hick. Hence, non-traditional, right? Not what you usually go after, and that causes you a little bit of strain, and you're like, wait, this is not the kind of person that I usually date, but they might be your soulmates, totally different than usual for you. But the reason, you might be like, I don't know if I want to really go after this person because this is so different. But if you did, you would have a very deep emotional connection and bond. The thing is that the discord or sort of thing inhibiting you from really bonding is that you both cherish different things. You both covet things that are entirely different. So you're like, we have nothing in common. But you know what? Opposites attract. They really do. And you might have things in common that are just less obvious, right? So what else is going on for single Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? That's so exciting, though, when you get that soulmate card. Page of Wands. So definitely be open to trying new things, to going after people who are different, and don't be so stuck with your like ideas, with set in your ways, things like that, because you are then blocking that person from coming into your life. So good luck. See you guys in maybe a week for your general readings, and that will also have love in it in your monthly readings. But otherwise, if you need any further guidance, my contact information is all below for private readings. Bye. Mwah.